Active listening is a key communication skill in which you as the listener make a conscious effort to understand the speaker's entire message before responding. It's easy to become distracted by what's happening around us or by our own thoughts when someone's talking to us. Active listening is about being present in the conversation and focusing on what the person is saying. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Right,
blah, blah,
active listening. I've just had some training on active listening techniques, so I'm good at that. What was first? Oh yes, focus on the purpose of the conversation. I need to be consciously receptive to the other person to fully understand and empathise with them. Although, I wonder if they've thought of it like that. No, don't interrupt. Show you're listening. Show you're listening. Put the phone away. I can leave it there so I can still see if I get a call. Yeah, that's good. No distractions. Okay. Nod. Yeah, that shows I understand what they just said, whatever that was. Oh, I nailed it. If I subtly match now how they're sitting, I can build rapport. Excellent use of body language. Oh, just look them in the eye to demonstrate that they are my sole focus. Shows I'm paying attention. Lean forward to show interest. Oh, good use of non-verbal communication. Now, active listening. Ah, yes, I remember. It also involves giving verbal response cues to encourage the person who's speaking. If I combine a verbal response cue with a nod, that'll really demonstrate understanding. Oh, yes, I'm crushing it. I'm such a good active listener. Smile, nod, verbal response cue. Oh, I could also use a short verbal response to offer some encouragement when the opportunity arises. Oh, a pause. My turn. Ah, yes, I see. Go on. Oh, that was excellent. Clearly worked, as they started speaking more slowly and loudly to emphasise their point. Although, I noticed they're not looking at me much. Oh, of course. I remember now. He doesn't like lots of eye contact. Not a problem. I'm great with neurodiversity. I'll just paraphrase what he says next. That'll show I'm listening without making them feel uncomfortable with lots of eye contact. Right, as soon as I get a chance, I'm going to say this. This is a good way to paraphrase what they said. I think this is exactly what they meant to say. As soon as they pause, I can say this. Now. So, what you're actually saying is, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, they nodded. I totally said that better than they did. I'll nod as well. Yeah, still using positive body language that's aligned with my positive verbal response cues and my clever use of paraphrasing. I'm so totally awesome at active listening. What was the other element of active listening? Oh, yes, ask questions. Okay, here's another pause. Time to ask a question. What did you say? Boom, question asked. Right, so, paying attention, got rid of distractions, not interrupting, positive body language, eye contact, nodding, didn't fold my arms, use of verbal response cues, paraphrasing what I've heard, and asking questions. That ticks all the boxes. Active listening achieved. A star. On to the next thing. Ooh, phone call.
If you are focusing on demonstrating active listening, you're not actually listening. The best way to listen to someone is to focus on what they're saying, not interrupting, not preparing what you're going to say next, and not thinking about something else. First, make sure that you know what the other person wants from the conversation and consider what they might need from you. Are you there as a sounding board or to offer advice? What are their communication style preferences? And then be totally present in the conversation, fully concentrating on what is being said. Once the speaker has indicated that it's your turn, consider your response or ask a really good question. A good question would be an open question, clarifying something that you might have misunderstood or that builds on what you've heard and helps to move the conversation forward.
So, when you said blah, blah, blah earlier, that was about yada, yada, yada. That's an interesting perspective. What might that look like if it worked?
That is how you build an authentic connection with someone. It's important not to judge the other person, so only offer your opinions if asked, or in a way that demonstrates that you have processed the information. Summarizing what you've heard once the other person has finished speaking will end the exchange positively and is the surest way to demonstrate that you were really listening.